Hi guys, I'm still setting up here. Allow me to pin. Let me pin the book. So I'm gonna pin this book in the comment section or in the live chat. This book is available. It's available on Amazon. So let me go ahead and put it in the chat. So in case you guys want to check it out. It's gonna be in the chat, so I'm gonna leave the link to it in the chat. So anybody who wants to check it out, it's my own book. It's Christmas, and we're gonna have a flip through in a bit before we start coloring. So we're just gonna flip through it so I can show you guys what the images look like. But for now, the book is pinned in the chat section. Let me see who's in the chat section. Lily Pastori, hi. And there is Ultraman. Hi, Ultraman. All right, so this is the book. When you get it on Amazon, from Amazon, it's not gonna have this. Let me first take this paper out. It's not gonna have this on it. You see this one that says not for resale? That is just for my sample copies are the only ones that have that. So when you buy it off of Amazon, you're not gonna have that. But this is what the book looks like, and you can see it's a perfect square. It's by me, Simeo Art. It's called Lit Christmas. This is a fast look. So whoever's on now, this is the first time I'm showing this book. It has not been shown anywhere else. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a flip through so you can see what it looks like. When you open it up, it's gonna have a welcome note. I put a welcome note for you guys, and it has my website pinned all over it. So this is simeoart.com. Here, this Christmas adventure is for, and then this is where you write your name. As a matter of fact, let me fill in my name. If I could grab my pen. Oh, you know what? Let me use a marker actually. So what's gonna happen is, because Amazon papers are a little bit flimsy, you want to put a page underneath it so you don't have bleed through. This book belongs to Simeo. And so let's flip through and see what the pages look like. I took a little bit of time on crafting this, and I think you guys are gonna like it. Hi, Pros ASMR. Ooh, hi. Hi, Pros. So when you open through, you're gonna have a color test page. This is where you test your colors. And this is the first image, which is also the image on the cover of a Santa Claus. So I try to make this bold and beautiful and easy to color actually. So I give you an image like this, and then this is where you're going to show your magic, guys. This is page number 1. Page number 2, you get a gingerbread man. Page number 3, you get a Christmas tree. Page number 4, fireplace with stockings hanging. It's all Christmas themed. This is my Christmas project, and I put my whole entire heart into it. So you could use different imaginations here with the colors, and you can see as we start to go in, the images start to progress a little bit and get a little bit harder, but still bold and beautiful with a thick line, just to give you great coloring. The next one here, Rudolph. You got candy canes with a ball. This is the mistletoe. You saw this at the beginning. And there we go, Frosty. You get a present, very big and bold. And it's a mixture. You're going to see a little bit of more intricate drawings in here. ornaments. I just want to see this vibrant, and I'm gonna be coloring. So if you want to color with along with me, you could grab your own copy. I left a link to it in the chat. Carlos is a choir. Now you can see it's getting a little bit more advanced, so you could take a little bit more time on this one, on a picture like this. And then there are some that are very easy, simple, straightforward, and in your face. And you could show off colors here. We're going to be using alcohol markers. And I suggest that if you want to get the vibrancy, you could use alcohol markers. Me in particular, I use Ohuhu markers. There you go. Christmas bells ringing. They're all bold and beautiful. Some of them a little bit intricate, but still with a very gorgeous line to it. You can see this is a Santa Claus flying through the clouds. And the way I did these clouds is I just put the opacity down a little bit. It gives you a little bit of grain also on the moon, just so you can bring out your creativity. Christmas cookies in all cuts, sizes, and shapes. Christmas animals. Use a dog. Christmas angels. Christmas elves. Now you see this page. So this page is intricate. You have all three of them wrapping gifts and playing around in one picture. But here's the magic. You're going to see these ones also on different pictures by themselves, just for ease and cool drawing. More ornaments. Everything is Christmas themed in here. This is what I'm talking about. So you can see the elves, but they are on separate pages now, like this one. So they give you a little bit of boldness to them for you to display your color. There's some pictures that are straightforward in here. They went for the bold and beautiful thing. Christmas. Here's another one. I have three elves in here. That is the second one. And they're all at one point on the same page. Christmas mittens. This is the last and third elf. And altogether you get 40 pages. You get 40 pages. There's some of them that are really clear cut through. But here you can have all your creativity flow in here, that you can add different stuff to these cows. The nutcracker. You have Christmas owls. Now, a page like this, you can be as creative as you want. You can add or not add anything to it. I have three Christmas cows. Those are number 2. Christmas animals. This is a kitty cat. Christmas animals. These are penguins. And nobody said penguins are supposed to be black and white. You could use any colors that you really want. Now, I'm very proud of this image that is coming up. These are Christmas gnomes. Now, this you could go as realistic as you want, or you could stay as plain as you want at the same time. Christmas animals, another kitten. Christmas animals, bears. Now, an image like this, you can go as detailed as you want. So that's what I'm saying, that my images are a little bit plain, and at the same time, they give you all the artistic presence to go as detailed as you want. Ornaments mixed with candy. Look at the shiny in those ones. Look at the shiny in those ones. And if you follow it, you could create the best one. Snow globe, of course. We can't go through Christmas without a snow globe. We give you a little bit of a gray background to show you where the shine can go. Guide you a little bit, but you can always do whatever you want. Christmas animals again. We have bears, and nobody said these are supposed to be white. You can put any color that you want in there. And finally, so when you finish going through the entire book, you're going to have 40 images colored in. And what we're going to do is we're going to color along. So if you want to grab your own copy, the link to it is in the chat. And these are my other books that are on Amazon that you could get as well. So let's go ahead and start today's coloring. We're gonna go to image number one. We're not gonna skip images. This one I'm gonna skip for now because it's just showing where the book is supposed to be, where you're supposed to put your name. Color test page. All my books come with a color test page. This is the Santa Claus image that we're gonna color today. So there's going to be a lot of reds, greens, and yellows. So let me go ahead and start on this one. I want to start from this. So these are alcohol markers, so you expect a lot of bleeding, especially if you have the pages like these ones that Amazon sells. It's not card stock, so it helps me a lot to learn the control of the alcohol. All right, let's continue with this. We use the broad side. So these alcohol markers they have a fine side and a broad side. And if I want to cover spaces like these, then I use the broad side. The fine side again to cover small areas like that. And now we're going to go to the reds. It's going to be red and green. And we're going to have some yellows and blues over here. Then, of course, black shoes. Then I'll give him a yellow ribbon around him because I want this to look sticker quality. This is why coloring is good for your health and relaxing. Because sometimes when you're going for potions like these, you really have to take a deep breath and make sure that you control the alcohol and the marker not to go over the line. There we go. So I'm going to give all the ribbons the same color just so I can have a little bit of cohesiveness in here. And the way for me, I usually like to colors, I like to have the fewest colors on a drawing. Let me actually add in this little, yeah, I'll give that a color blue as well. The alcohol sometimes is so runny you barely touch the paper and it fills up the spot that you want to color. There we go. Let me bring back this blue for this little patch. All right, so I'm gonna use this red. Hello. I see healing music in the comments. Hi, healing music. Did you guys know you could hit the like button? And also, you could send me what you think in the chat. I can read it, like what healing music is doing right now. Also, on top of the chat, I have this book pinned there, the link to it. That will take you straight to Amazon. So if you want to check this book out, we had a flip through. Let me keep this red. And if you get that book, then you can color along with me. It's also inexpensive because it's under $10 on Amazon, and it's available for shipping worldwide, of course, the way Amazon does it. So you could order it on Amazon and it will get to you before Christmas. I wonder why this green wants to run out on me. I thought I'd just open the green. I'm gonna start his jacket. So I'm gonna go for the reds here. Let me start with the brighter red, vermilion. And this is why I use the chisel side of my brush, of marker or whatever you want to call it. So I'm gonna wait for it to dry and then I'll go on with the darker one and put some dark corners on it right there. Let me go on this onto this side now. That's also a very beautiful red. You can tell for this book, I try to go for a different feel. I went for bold and beautiful, which is different from my intricate books that I usually put out. Let me bring coral. That was coral red, so I'm going to use a vermilion to give it a darker part here. Like so. I need a little dot of vermilion at the end over there. It's also paying attention to the smallest details of and of course I'll go on with the white gel pen and I'll show some highlights in there. So I was about to paint the book. I actually just messed up. This part here is supposed to be white. It's not supposed to be red. It's like these, and these. Hey, what are you gonna do? It's easy to get carried away and make a mistake like that. Sometimes when I make a mistake, I just add it to the design. So that looks actually pretty good. Let me go to his heart over here. I go on this side, it's going to be a little darker. And for this one, I just use two reds. I use the coral red and the vermilion. Let's see if I can salvage this a little bit with white ink. Because this part is not supposed to be red, it's supposed to be the fluffy white part of his suit. Like you see the hand and this thing around his waist. This one for the leg, this one for the leg. But I accidentally marked this red. I'll try to salvage it with my gel pen. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for it to dry and then I'll go back over it one more time with the white gel pen. It actually will work. So that's good. Let's go for his belt. Give him a gold belt. And this, I want to make that part this dark reddish. This is also the color that I'm going to use for his shoes. It's not black, it's a dark red. There's almost a transparency to it that is having the shadows go through it before you, without you even doing so much work. And that's exactly what I intended for. And if you have a white gel pen, then you're gonna go back on top of it to show a little bit of highlights. It's gonna look like sticker quality, which is exactly what I wanted. Hello, kitchen magic makers. What's up, buddy? Guys, please go ahead and give me a like. It means a lot. Also, if you haven't checked out the book, I have it pinned in the chat section. You could grab this book for yourself for less than $10 off of Amazon. They ship all over the world. So I have the link up there in the chat section. It's in the pinned chat. So this looks like it's drying now. I can go over it one more time. That should do it. And that's how you fix the messes that you made. All right, so what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna go for his face in here. And for that one, actually, let me grab a different color. Many the colors. And the cool gray. These are different ones. This is a different set of Ohuhu markers as well. I'm gonna go for his nose a little darker. Big round nose. So I'll go over with a cool gray over these a little bit to make them not stand out too white, to differentiate them from the background a little bit. Like so. So alcohol markers dry. These specific alcohol Ohuhu markers dry a little lighter. So this will dry almost as white, but it will still have a differentiation between these and the paper and the background. And I'm gonna go for the same feel for his beard, this lower part at least. And there you have it. So I'm gonna take a yellow and I'll draw a line around him because remember I said I want sticker quality. Let me see the best yellow that I have around here. It's too bright. I'm actually gonna use that one. So this is gonna need a lot of precision. So I'm gonna take a deep breath and then I need two lines around his entire frame. So let me start with down here. So this is teaching me next time in the future when I'm drawing this, what I'll do is I'll have a little light dark line around him. So that way when I actually put this sticker banner around him, it will be controlled. Because now to control the bleeding of the marker, all I'm gonna do is I'll go back with a white gel pen and I'll control it like that. I'm gonna try to go around the entire drawing fast. Alright, so up here. Almost there. And then we can go around and control it, make it look even better. All right. So that highlight is done. Now with my white gel pen, I'm gonna go around it and try to control it a little bit because it looks jaggedy on the side. And that's not what I'm going for. Put a film of gel. I should have started from out that way because you don't want to touch it. All right, let me start from up this way. So that will give it kind of a sticker peel quality to it that I was going for. All right, so there it is. I'm gonna need a little bit of a gray to go under here. So I'm gonna use my cool gray. And there you have it, guys. So the first image in this book is all done. I hope you guys like it. Actually, I'm gonna take my white. Let me wait for the white around it to dry, and then I'll take my white and give it a few highlights. So now it's highlighting time. Sometimes I go crazy with this. So these lines just add a little bit of boldness and dimension to And of course, as usual, I will always overdo the highlights. I don't know what's wrong with me when it comes to that. I'll always overdo the highlights. That's the power of the gel pen. So there you have it, guys. Check out simioart.com. If you haven't gotten a copy of this book, the link to it is going to stay in the description of this video. And I have a link to it pinned in the chat section of this live. So you could go in there and check it out. But this is it, guys. This is our fast image in here drawn. I'm gonna wait. If you can stick around, I'm gonna wait for this to dry, and then I'll give you guys another flip through just to show you a little bit of what is in the book, what the book looks like. But let's wait for this to dry a bit. All right, so as I promised, this was number one image. So let me give you guys a flip through so you can see what the book looks like. So if you get the book from Amazon, it's not gonna have this banner here. This banner is just for the creator to show that we can, because when I am buying the book, they give it to me just the printing cost, and they don't want me to buy them in bulk and resell them. That's why they put this banner around it. But this is what the book looks like. If you get it, you're gonna get my introduction here. You're gonna get where you're supposed to write your name to show who the book belongs to. And you're gonna have a color test page. You're gonna have a color test page where you can test out your colors. If you're using alcohol markers, I strongly suggest that you put a page underneath it so it doesn't bleed through. This is going to be image number one. This is what we worked on today. And there's 40 different Christmas images in here. So that's image number one. Image number two is a gingerbread man. You have image number three as a Christmas tree with ornaments on it. Image number four, hanging socks over a fireplace with gifts on top of the fireplace. Image number five, you're going to have Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Image number six, you're going to have candy cans. Mistletoe, you saw that already. Rusty, the snowman. You're going to have a gift. So these ones are bold and beautiful. You're supposed to be easy. They're supposed to be colored in easy. You're going to get ornaments again. You're going to have a choir of carolers. This is a little bit difficult, but it's also very good. Christmas candles. One huge Christmas ornament with designs on it. Christmas bells ringing. Santa Claus riding through the sky. We just did a Santa Claus walking. Now you have a Santa Claus riding through the sky. You're going to have Christmas cookies with different colors and all the frosting on them. Christmas animals. Here's a cute little dog. Christmas angels with the candles. You're going to have elves wrapping up gifts. More Christmas ornaments with designs on them. Nutcracker, a girl nutcracker. I had a boy nutcracker in here as well. Toy soldiers or whatever. And you want to have simple images for your coloring. There's the elf by himself. I have three of them. Christmas man. There's the other elf. One more to go. Christmas scarves. I have four of those. The male nutcracker. Christmas animals. There are the some owls. There's another Christmas scarf. Christmas animals. There's the kitten. Christmas animals. Penguins. Dun, 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 dun. Christmas gnomes with the lights. You could do this illuminating out of, you could do a yellow with lights illuminating out of it, and then this could be blue and green with a beard. Christmas animals. There's another kitten. Christmas animals. There's polar bears. Christmas candy with ornaments. Of course, a snow globe. And you're going to have more Christmas animals. There's some type of polar bears. Christmas lights of all different colors. Christmas animals again. We have penguins. And that marks the 40 images that we have in here. Another frosty. And this, when you get to this is a thank you note that I have, which also displays other books that I have on Amazon. This book, it was my most recent project until this one came along. I have a mandalas, hand-drawn mandalas. And I have a Siamese fighting fish. This was my first ever book. I put it up on Amazon 3 years ago. And then you have these, but these ones are a little bit intricate. They are not as easy or simple as this one is. So we just colored in our first image. I'm gonna let it soak in a little bit, and then we're gonna go right to the gingerbread man. Meanwhile, let me pick out the colors for the gingerbread man. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be back again. Goodbye for now.